Or at least like that's what I thoroughly enjoy. I feel like now, like after like almost like 3/4 of the year, oh yeah. I just don't know this thing.
How's it going?
Nothing bad happens. I don't know like every day. I learn.
Okay, it's quiet.
No feeling in person.
Okay.
Let's try.
Oh yeah, you remember?
Sometimes I call people my name, like have some space so I can see them like that.
Listen to me though. Because you hired. No?
Nobody
My last year. Oh wait, just saying. Like just you can
Yeah.
You can make like you can use custom instructions and say which one. It connects the dots, especially thinking model.
Actually, even getting to be earlier. Yeah, so.
Hey, how's it going? Like out there for everyone to see.
Yeah, I'm staying with
It's KAUSTUBH.
Send me to the spreadsheet.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Let me check it out.
Yeah, I got it. Jeremy's a spreadsheet lock.
I see it.
No. But if you add it,
No, but I trying to identify that.
it should not be.
How long are you going to be in the city? Oh, you should just like this?
just 1 day.
Nice.
And then
Friends. How much is also
more reliable. Now they don't make any
Oh, and just recently. Yeah. Very interesting.
nearly like 90 to 100%. So
Right,
and
but
then
the
you
account,
get like
email is not shared. So it's all automatic.
Oh, I'm not. Somebody was this guy.
No, it just says not shared. Very interesting.
and also weddings.
Oh, I guess that's
Yeah? Yeah, probably fine. I'm just like, what do you have next time? I'm so tired. Lazy to have to go through.
Yeah, I guess. I'll fix that.
Notes, and then at the end I'm gonna do everything. Yeah. It's like I'm never gonna give like a 10 to last.
No, it's okay.
What up?
Oh, she was asking why we're selected sponsors.
Are we selected as a judge? Yeah. I mean, it definitely helps.
Welcome to Demos at the Voice of AGI Hackathon. Woo! There is an incredible lineup of fantastic products produced here and now for your viewing. From Nikita and Karsten, automatically bartering for Craigslist listings, voice AIs will be calling unsuspecting victims of a bartering system of K-R-A-I-G. I see what you mean. Health Space from Will Schultz, Toothology from Gwen Chaney, Callie, a food coach counting calories, Rio, brainstorming to structure ideas, AI for thought, Jasper with OpenAI's text-to-speech powered Chrome extension, a voice assistant, Notes Max AI, and Notes and context engineering voice AI app, an AI SDK, a browser automation system, AI avatars, joining meetings on your behalf from Jay, no boring meetings, he calls it, interview library, an onboarding SDK for interviews, an AI that helps you pick up calls and filter them before transferring, hackathon conversation AIs, and vibe coaching, unlocking your fullest daily energy from Kishan. Let's hear it for everyone who's invented something at the Voice AI Hackathon. Congrats to you all on creating these new projects. Standing in judgment, one by one. They will be allocating thousands of dollars in prizes to you if you are good enough to win. First and foremost, from OpenAI, he runs their startup speech-to-speech outreach. His name is Bill Chen. Bill, stand up for us. Thanks to Bill for a rousing talk and for bringing phenomenal technology. So you have something to say, Bill?
No, I just wanted to say thank you so much, guys, for having me here. I'm really looking forward to what you have built.
Fantastic. Up next, also from OpenAI, Kaustad Prabhakar. He works on the memory team. Let's hear it for Kaustad.
Thank you so much. Super excited to see what you guys have built. I work on memory and personalization. Excited to see how the voice agents do with that. Thank you.
Fantastic. And last but not least, your final judge, Dylan Langan-Smith, the VP of Engineering at Rousing Startup. Let's hear a round of applause for him.
Thank you, everyone. Super excited.
Oh yeah. And with that, the guidelines for our presentations. Your presentations will be limited to 6 minutes. Limited to 6 minutes. And that is totally inclusive of your presentation and of Q&A. So after 4 minutes, I'll suggest that you transition to Q&A. After 6, I'll give you a hard stop. We have 14 presentations to fly through, and so make sure that you're respectful of everyone else who has to have space to present. Are there any questions or requests? Does anyone need to test out the voice system or have any calls that you're going to do? Have any requests from the audience for people to participate? Is there anything that we need to talk about? You have a request? Okay, good to go. Great. Going once, going twice. Any demo requests? Cool. Fantastic. So, with that, up first at the Voice of AGI Hackathon, with a tool that will automatically barter for Craigslist listings from Karsten and Nikita. We have Craig. Let's hear it. Woo! Are you guys good? Oh no. So actually, they plausibly signed up prior to finishing the product. Alas. Okay. Okay. In that case, Will, are you here from Healthspace?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. Up first, the AI therapist, which hopefully is the future of your mental health. Will Schultz has graced us with Health Space. Let's hear it for Will.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, so I've been thinking about this idea for a while, and I've had recently someone in my family who lives. My cousin passed away from alcoholism, sadly, and I had multiple people reach out to me to work on a mental health app, and especially now that the voice is starting to get better at detecting the voice, they could expand the abilities. It looks like the screen, the resolution's not good, but so Health Space is up. This is the live dashboard. Right now, I put up a phone number that we can call and also an AI companion. I also built this video with Deep Reel, I believe it's called.
Hello, I'm Lisa, a licensed addiction specialist. If you're watching this, you've already taken a courageous first step. Recovery isn't about dwelling on past mistakes. It's about building a foundation for healing and sustainable change. Seeking help matters because addiction affects every aspect of life. You deserve support in reclaiming the future you envision. Remember, recovery isn't a straight line. It's a path with both victories and setbacks, all equally important in your journey. In our sessions, we'll create a judgment-free space where your experiences are validated. Together, we'll develop personalized coping strategies, navigate addiction's complexities, and celebrate small wins. You're not alone. This is a journey we'll walk together one day at a time.
Cool. So yeah, on the dashboard, you can get access to the various metrics. This is all connected now to the back end, although I can't guarantee you it all works. So you have your sessions, you have the calendar where you can schedule appointments, notes, insights, and then you have the companion here where you can call.
Thank you for calling Health Space. This is Clara, your healthcare coordinator. This call is protected under HIPAA privacy regulations. How may I help you today?
Hi Clara, this is a discovery call, so I was wondering if you could ask me some questions to help me understand better my mental health.
Hello, I'm Clara, your personal therapist and life counselor. This is a safe, confidential space where you can share whatever's on your mind. Everything we discuss stays between us. How are you doing today? Since we're just getting to know each other, it might help if you share what brought you here today. There's no pressure. Take your time.
Yes, what brought me here is I want to understand my mental health better. Could you ask me some questions to help me more deeply understand my mental health problems?
Of course. I'm here to support you in understanding your mental health better. Let's start with a few questions to explore your experiences and feelings. 1, what would you like to talk about today? What's been weighing on your mind? 2, can you help me understand more about that? What's that experience like for you? 3, how long have you been feeling this way and have there been any changes over time? 4, are there specific situations or triggers that seem to increase your stress or emotional discomfort? 5, how do these feelings impact your daily life and activities? 6, what have you tried in the past to cope with or manage these feelings? Have any strategies been helpful? 7, who do you turn to for support and how connected do you feel to them? 8, what do you do just for yourself that brings you joy or a sense of peace? These questions can help us start to understand the patterns and themes in your mental health experiences. Feel free to share as much or as little as you.
So I have this thing where I go to hackathons on Saturday. It causes me anxiety because it's the final countdown and my app was almost not working. So I deal with it by, making sure I drink plenty of coffee, but then sometimes I'm a little sporadic. I try my best not to have panic attack when I do a demo in front of the live audience. And I guess that's the big thing right now.
Thank you for sharing that with me. It sounds like hackathons are something you're passionate about, but they also bring about a lot of pressure and anxiety, especially when things aren't going as planned. What I'm hearing is that the intensity of the final moments combined with the high stakes of presenting your work can feel overwhelming. That must be really challenging for you. It sounds like you've already developed some strategies like drinking coffee to stay alert, but you also notice that it can sometimes make you feel more sporadic or even heighten your anxiety. And I imagine the thought of having a panic attack during a demo in front of a live audience adds another layer of stress. Let's explore this together. First, how do you usually feel leading up to the hackathon? Are there particular thoughts or physical sensations that you notice? Second, when you're in those high pressure moments, like during the demo, what tends to help you stay grounded or focused? And third, after the hackathon is over, how do you decompress or process the experience? We can also look at some additional strategies to help you manage the anxiety more effectively, things like grounding techniques, breathing exercises, or even reframing your thoughts about the situation. Would you be open to exploring?
So thank you so much for helping me understand. And what are some things you recommend to do to have a great hackathon experience?
You're very welcome. I'm glad to be here to support you. Let's explore some strategies that might help you have a more balanced and enjoyable hackathon experience. Before the hackathon, 1, preparation. Plan ahead as much as possible. Break down your tasks into manageable steps and set realistic goals for each phase of the hackathon. 2, mindfulness practice. Engage in mindfulness or meditation exercises to help calm your mind. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can set a positive tone for the day. 3, sleep and nutrition. Ensure you're well rested and nourished. Good sleep and balanced meals can significantly impact your ability to handle stress. During the hackathon, 1, stay hydrated. While coffee can be helpful, balance it with water to stay hydrated and avoid the jitteriness that can come from too much caffeine. 2, breaks. Take short, regular breaks to stretch, walk around, or do a quick breathing exercise. This can help reset your focus and reduce anxiety. 3, grounding techniques. Use grounding techniques if you start to feel overwhelmed. Simple actions like focusing on your breath, feeling the ground under your feet, or doing a quick body scan.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I think I just stopped it, but that is the end of the call, and thank you guys for checking out Health Space. Hopefully we can make therapy more accessible to everybody and also enhance therapists what they do already with more tools that they can give their patients. Thank you.
We just have one question for Health Space.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you. Okay, I have a question. So how much of that stuff did you prompt into it or versus the model's internal knowledge of it listing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like the strategies, etc.?
That was the model's internal knowledge. I mean, I gave it a hefty prompt about what to talk about and like the ways to do it, but it doesn't. The model itself knows a decent amount already about therapy.
And that was the VAPI voice API?
That was the VAPI, yeah.
Okay.
Using the page voice.
I see.
And what was it? Sorry, go for it.
And I wanted to do some functions. I never got around to it because I had some glitches and stuff. But you can add functions on VAPI API calls so that the voice agent can like schedule appointments or even maybe even say like alert somebody if it turns out that you're suicidal, as there was a ChatGPT incident where someone was suicidal and talking to ChatGPT and no one was alerted. So something would be interesting like that too. But I didn't get it tonight. I did. But yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you. What we're going to add to the future of healthcare with Gwen Cheney's dental receptionist. She has a project she's calling Truthology. It's running OpenAI's real-time speech-to-speech. So let's hear it for the future of dental reception.
Also, health space is not on the forum.
Yeah.
Oh, let me add it. Sorry. People have been jumping around.
So, because I'm Asian, I have 4 extended family members that are dentists,
Should be at the
and they're also providers, which means they can only afford one full-time receptionist that also has to do billing and autoclave and everything else, or they can only afford half of one if they are newly started their practice. So I literally built this for family members. So I did try voice token to voice token. I wasn't very good with it, so I went back to transcribing your text. But to save my tokens also, I also use Phenom because I know OpenAI has some guardrails against health, and so it's a little bit of both. But the last step I was not able to get is integration with Google Calendar for booking the appointments. Vappy would have been great for that, but I was late to get Vappy credits, so I started with DeepGram, which is a lot slower. So sorry about the latency.
Welcome to Toothology. I can schedule an appointment for you, check your existing appointments, or help with dental questions. What would you like to do?
Schedule an appointment.
I'd be happy to book an appointment for you. What name should I put it under?
Jeremy Nixon.
What's your phone number?
415 123 5678.
Oh, you should call someone up if you want.
Got it. Your phone number is 415-123-5678. What times and day of the week are you available for an appointment?
Monday at 4.
Monday at 4.
Great. What dental concerns or symptoms would you like to discuss with the dentist?
Cavity.
Cavity.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, this is good. Thank you.
Very cool.
There is more because it generates a file with all these inputs so that you can actually go back. It grabbed my sentence of this is supposed to be user participation, so I got a little bit too good at it. So you see the Monday at 4, you see the number, there's Jeremy Nixon, and there is cavity. So when the dentist looks at it, we can actually put all of these into an Excel file so that everything is sorted.
Right.
And we will get calendar integration. That's all.
Any questions for your new dental receptionist?
Yes.
What's the most difficult thing you encountered in building this?
Oh, I spent so much time on, I should have used Vappy because Vappy has automatic Google Calendar integration. The old Google products are actually notoriously difficult to integrate with, whether it's Google or Gmail or Calendar. And so that took like all of my time. So I wasn't able to get a lot of stuff. And finally, Ezra just gave up and, I'm gonna go home and we used Vappy instead of DeepGram. And the latency is because I'm using the free version of DeepGram. So that's their way of forcing you to pay for it, the upgrade.
I saw there was a text mode as well at the start, so you could imagine like the same.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
thing.
If so, I think a good receptionist is also will text the user and say, "Can you text me a picture of your insurance card?" Right, and then I can use image recognition, probably from OpenAI, to get that info as a text string, and then call the insurance to verify that it's a live insurance.
Got it. And I saw it saving to a patient record. Is
Yes.
that like per phone number
Yeah.
that's getting it from, or how is it?
It's going, well, this is, if it's a new patient, it's gonna generate a new entry.
Right.
I know sole proprietors are very cost conscious, and so if I can populate all of these into an Excel sheet or a Google sheet, you know, it'll be their free version of the patient entries.
Got it. Thank you.
Very cool.
Okay. Where did you get those cavities? Well, clearly you weren't listening to your AI food coach. We have from George, Jorge, Gretchen, and Raid a calorie counter and tip giver, a new food coach called Tally. Let's hear it.
I'm gonna just sneak in through here.
Does this fit? You like the one that goes smaller?
Okay.
I'll stand over here. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Alright, hello everyone. Please hear me right? Yeah. Today we're bringing you guys Tally, which is your AI nutrition companion. So what Tally does is it makes calorie tracking easier. For any of you guys who've used calorie tracker apps in the past, I know if you look at like Burger, it'll give you guys like 50 different options, all with completely different calorie recipes. So we wanted to simplify.
So you can Tally. Able to so you just
Is a collection of tools that it's working. So today, reviewing yeah, research. Peek into the let's see the conversation that's trying to be. Yeah. Good, but it's also maybe, yeah, we always have to figure that out. And also, what's prevent you some of these some of the packaging and then eventually over being confident.
So I think if I spent more time, probably be good. But yeah, that's pretty much the demo. I can talk about details of the architecture, the code, and everything. I actually lead JavaScript worldwide, so I know JavaScript really well. Yes.
Shit, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
well,
That's
I'm like the
impressive.
chairperson for OpenJS. So.
Oh man,
Yeah.
wow.
That's super sick.
Man, we're gonna get schooled here.
We got
Um,
it.
No.
Gotta be judging.
You could split me too.
You got it.
Question.
Yeah, no, question is, so I saw the GPT-4o transcribe instead of like the real, the inside, I saw that in your source
Yes.
code, so how does the architecture work? Is it like a stitch architecture?
That's why I was asking you that question earlier today.
Yeah.
Because all of my agents are using GPT-4, but I have a voice agent that's using the real-time stuff.
I see.
So if you look at that code, that's where that voice agent. So all the other agents are using GPT-4 because that's way faster. And then also inside my voice agent, I wanted it to identify, for instance, tags and categories and everything. And what I found is if you use the real time, it caused problems. So I had to call the LLM to talk to GPT-4 for those.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have to do a hybrid. At least at this point. I know you mentioned at the beginning that the real time should be able to do also sort of typical things, but like typical chats, but it's not working well. At least I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. Understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, and also you understand the difficulties of
Oh,
of demoing I think voice agents.
Totally.
Do you add the previous notes in context when grading a new note sometimes, or like?
That's the plan. Yes.
Okay.
Because I save all of these things to a vector database. So all the backend, I'm using Weaviate. And then I have an MCPM, an API. This is Golang, and this is all. Well, actually, the vector database is also in Golang. The interface here is TypeScript. But the idea is that eventually, you would be able to find things there, and I would pass that like a RAG to the agent to figure out, to give you more context, to give it more context. Any other questions?
Yeah.
All right, well,
how do you plan to resolve some of the struggles with being proactively interrupted or just
I think it's tuning it. I think it's a matter of tuning
the API parameters.
Yes.
For the real. Okay,
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing maybe Bill knows better. I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
How do you tune it so that it doesn't interrupt and things like that?
Yeah, so there's like there's different VAD settings you can tune. Also the sensitivity of the VAD, like the turn detection basically. There's also semantic VAD, which I think is a lot better.
Okay.
That should solve the problem a lot. I think semantic VAD is probably the solution.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks again, everybody.
All right,
Cheers.
thank you. Notes.
Fantastic. Up next, with a voice-enabled browser automation system, tackling AGI Inc.'s RealBench API, we have Ava, the voice of AGI, by Advocate and Amy. Let's hear it for Ava.
That's Avika, by the way.
Avika. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, happily.
Yeah.
So imagine this, it's super late at night and you're just before a 12-minute flight. But then your earbud snap, and so you need to find a replacement really quick. And you really want the one that has the best price and the fastest delivery. But it's really hard to like spend hours and hours to find the one that has the best price and the fastest delivery. So how do you do this? Today we introduced the AGI bench voice coach. This is just one feature. So this is the AGI real bench voice coach, also called as Ava. It's exploring this.
For the AGI like SDK kind of thing. Yeah. And agent. You're saying that put it. It should be better tools that needs to be developed. Yeah. Kind of in trainings. Best also I think yeah, we're just using OpenAI. Agent which will show up in our place. Yeah. Boring meeting. That's right. To be clear, anything strongly encouraged. It's never so that I guess a good part. Yeah. You know, ever been in a meeting where like you're just boring, I want to get out, but like they're like, I just don't want to just like only. So yeah, so you want to leave, right? But you want to leave in a nice way. So yeah, you can see that like oh, it's kind of bad. Anyway, yeah. So let's say I'm having a conversation with Ty, and I'm like, oh hey, yeah, how's your day today? Hi, my day is good. Great, no problem. But now I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so bored. I wanna go. So what I will do is I'll take a picture of myself. Sorry. And I can go out, have a coffee, I can step out, take a breather, and then but and then yeah, later on I can come back here. It's an AI agent, right? As an avatar, it's kind of generate the video live. Right, actually it's a picture of me as when I wanna leave the room. So it can work with any one of you, right? It would sort of take my face just before I leave the room. And so it's kind of like, support that kind of real time. The whole idea is to make it a bit more seamless, but I struggle a lot with like, video track, audio track, and like, but yeah, you can always get around with, sorry, I think the connection, the Wi-Fi kind of sucked, and like, connection was dropping. But yeah, that is what I did today. Thank you. Sorry, say it again.
The voice, it seemed to be similar to your voice.
Yeah. So the voice was pre-cloned. And yeah, in this case I was. Yeah. But picture wise, like if I were to change my shirt, then the avatar would have a different shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the
What's the stack? That's a secret sauce though. Uh, but yeah, it's like it with the video avatar is this thing called Hedra. I think they just launched like last month or 2 weeks ago, something. Yeah, great new, very fun. Yeah, like it Hedra 11 laps for the voice. Like it there's the orchestration. Yeah, why I chose it is because there's this meeting conferencing sort of stack that I can just use. Yeah.
It's just a picture, that's all Hydra need.
Yes, just a picture. You can animate yeah, your face, Donald Duck, for example, animation. Yeah. Yeah.
That's very powerful. Thank you.
Thank you. That's my voice clone. You can see Kai's one later. We found another provider. Yeah, right. Keep the suspense.
Yeah, that helps you pick up your call and filter before transfer. Let's hear a round of applause.
voice agent on the way to your house. Something you and I will all use. Let's hear it from my guys. Running voice control real time. Real. Like big one. It's the real time application. Free AI product. Where is that? That's it. Blocking credits. So let's say they can do this live demos. What should I consider them? I think I get the idea. Thanks so much. When are demos? Hey, okay. Thanks so much. Was the fastest part of the project. This was minutes. And web developers be scared. Okay, so Volt and with standard tech. API for outbound call members and makes the call, and then There's also logging. I've mocked an integration with this is built for today's event, but it's supposed to be a general purpose thing. So you could call in with your number, try to fill the event site, raise the registration is right here. It'll see what your next event is, and that's what's talking about. That's what this interface is about. So if you call back within 30 minutes, you could talk to the same agent. It's cached, it's alive. And I thought that was really nice. That's something I hadn't considered before I started building this today. I think I'm done with questions.
Very cool.
Thank you, everyone.
50 seconds for questions. One question for.
When the cache agent, that's just part of the service?
Yes, it is, and it's something provided by Matthew, I believe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's an API driver, so config to me. So,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much.
Very cool.
There's your hackathon for your next glorious hackathon. Up next, with a vibe coach, unlocking all of your fullest daily energy from Kishan. Let's hear it for Ever Vibe.
All right, introducing EverVibe, your AI energy sidekick. So imagine that you can wake up every day jumping out of bed, you're high on life, you have so much energy, you feel so light. Imagine you can feel, you probably felt that way sometimes, imagine if you can feel that way every day. So my story was 2 years ago I left SF, was feeling very drained, left in a one-way flight to figure it out. I ended up spending the last 2 years just traveling the mountains in India, studying with yogis, understanding, mastering the mind, body, doing all the biohacks, just figuring out what is draining me, how do I make myself feel fulfilled, feel alive. And once I realized what is possible with that feeling, I wanted to commit to making everybody feel that way. So what I realized is a lot of it's not rocket science. So much of us know what it takes to feel healthy and feel alive. The basic fundamentals, sleep, food, exercise, meditation. But the things we know we should be doing are often hard for us to bring into our life. So what I realized, what worked tremendously for me is just having a powerful daily reflection process. So I've done this for myself as well as so many others, and what I've experimented a lot with has been just what turned out to be just filling out a simple Airtable form that helps me check in among the core pillars like sleep, exercise, meditation, reflection. And I've done this across so many other people too. Hundreds of people I've led a health challenge across the company for 140 people, my family. Just by seeing people fill out this form, it's worked tremendously well. But what I realized is the main problems with filling out the form has been just the friction that's involved with it. You have the friction, it's hard to remember to fill out that form every day, and there's only a one-directional way to actually interact with it. So what I built is trying to create a voice agent that will call you every day in the evening and basically walk you through those same questions so you can have that same experience of checking in, being aware, but the added experience of actually getting live reflections, like a coach that can actually be there for you and give you the insights around what you're going through. So I'll show you what that experience can be like.
It's time for your end of day reflection, so we can lock in what went well, uncover what could be better, and help you maximize your energy and performance for tomorrow. Ready to dive in?
Yes, let's do it.
Great. Let's start with your sleep. How many hours did you sleep last night? please say a number like 6 or 7.5. You can also share what went well or what you'd like to improve about your sleep.
Last night I was only able to get 5 hours of sleep, and then I had to wake up early for our morning meeting, so I was really groggy through the day.
Got it. You put 5 hours. That's on the lower side, and it definitely makes sense that waking up early lets you feeling groggy through the day. Sleep is the cornerstone of energy, so even one shorter night can ripple into your focus and mood. I recognize the challenge of balancing late nights and early mornings. It's not always easy. The fact that you're aware of the impact is powerful, though. Next time, try setting a cutoff time to wind down earlier or prep for your morning meeting the night before to ease the stress. Every night is a chance to reset. And this reflection puts you one step closer to designing your best sleep routine. Let's move to exercise. Did you work out today?
Yeah, I was able to work out, even though I missed my morning routine, I was able to fit in a workout between my meetings in the afternoon.
Perfect. Okay, exercise today. Yes, that's amazing, especially finding time.
Okay, for the sake of time, I mean, it can walk you through those questions, and it can easily, we can, prompt engineer the system prompt so it can be a lot more interactive and reflective. But that process will then get pushed to Airtable, and that data will be stored within the Airtable interface. And what that can allow is that information would get put here, and this is some mock data, but you would have that information, and to kind of show you, at least like for my extensive, what I would do for my own tracking is like all this data would then be there, and that allows the AI to have access to analyze those patterns over time. So some other things that I've done that I didn't get a chance to actually implement, but you can actually then have daily reports, you can have weekly reports that analyze it, and this is something that I just quickly pulled together. So this was just with Claude, with MCP, just pulling together from the Airtable itself. So this would be easy to integrate within the actual agent to pull in those analysis or to send you a weekly report. But you can see just the whole point of this is that you will have a seamless experience for you to just have a call, take a few minutes for you to be able to interact with the coach and have it be able to gain you awareness and insights that can help make sure you keep improving your energy. Thank you.
On what basis is the rating decided? Like average rating 1 to 3? Like, is there some sort of rubric you set for what 1 to 3 means?
Yeah. So for mine, I have a questions, and the 1 to 3 is actually a little bit more. It's mapped to numerical, but it's like, did you feel poor, okay, or
okay? I see. Right, cool.
So this is a little bit more of an extensive because the one what I just demoed was just a few things, but I have a whole swath of questions.
Does it proactively call you? Does it proactively call you?
I didn't get to build that out, but the idea is like it would actually call you. If you don't pick up, it would text you and say, when's the next time I can call you? Otherwise, I'll just keep calling you every half an hour for accountability. Because what I found is I've implemented this so much, it works for everybody. The hardest part is remembering to fill out the damn form.
Yeah, I've definitely used this for general accountability. How easy is it to change the kinds of question it asks and what it fills? Because that seems like a very strong generic structure for an accountability system.
Yeah, I think, with the system prompt, it's very easy to just, but I'd love to explore having just it be able to flow with the conversation and generate those insights. The prompt then just makes it very explicit. These are the things that I want you to extract, so it's stored.
Also seems like there's a general, with lots of these agents, like over talking. AI will just go on and on about whatever.
To me, that's system prompting, and I would intentionally here to give us some guidelines, like
yeah.
It's best provide. David, we have an AI voice agent for home health staffing. It's a physical therapy assistant. It's here for David. Thank you. Okay.
We will resolve that. Thank you, Judge. Yeah, it should be there now. Pretty much show a bunch of photos because home health therapy is not something that's people. A lot of their problems are they're on their own. They don't have assistance. They don't have. So half the time they spend in the car doing documentation or driving to their. The therapist, their scheduling. With Bolt, I was able to put together a platform here. So it's pretty broken, so I'll walk you guys through it, and then if someone can help me trouble this, that'd be awesome. So basically, the dashboard here, there's all the tools, create multiple agents. One that you can start with the staffing, and then the other goes into care management. Yeah, that's what we went into. Let's change my appointment. Where's Spanish? 496.
third-party service for most agencies because there's a huge staffing inefficiency. So the service itself is a middleman staffing company specifically to that third-party service. I have two co-founders for this. They've been doing it for 7 years. They have about 5 million in revenue. So far.
Let's go live, yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you go to thecareconnection.com instead of it's with an X. Yeah.
Fantastic. With our final Voice of AGI project, with an AGI eval benchmark number 2 from Sanjay. Let's hear it for AGI benchmark.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready for the presentation. But, I was trying to create an agent, trying to beat the benchmark. So initially my thought process was trying to use the OpenAI GPT, OpenAI O3 model, and I was unable to get the credits. My 2.5 Pro, I was able to get a 45%.
Yeah, we're through this glorious projects today. Thank you so much for coming out, for believing in yourselves and one another, and creating this fantastic voice AI projects. We'll confer with one another, which you've been receiving our wonderful. So do give us 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to be hopeful, it'd be fantastic if you could help clean up a little bit. That's we have a virtual cell simulation hackathon with the Arc Institute, and there won't be any cleaning in the interim, so it'd be super helpful. We'll confer and be back in a moment. We'll hear who our winners will be. Thank you.
But like, it's like you can modify it and then you can
Where's the trash go after you put the
I think oh sorry. Yeah, so basically the idea was you were just agent this here or define it. And then you choose the task. No. Oh. So, yeah, I think like that was just like yeah, so outside of this, but means that it was and you wanna and I think like how you the create object, you know, and then
yeah, so we call it small consulting company made and I worked at LinkedIn for like a year.
oh yeah.
What markets did you China has a big market.
Yeah, no worries.
You have a speaker who's a good example, and then you call that speaker. You can develop a local voice. There's 11 labs already have a single word. They have one. That's right.
What was the score? So that's the meeting in voice Second one got to a 45 detail, not two. It also did 90. Sorry, go ahead, the better score. So, let's see. Which side? Please.